might have been the hardest season of my life so far.
Hard times show who is the champion, so.
All the thoughts are just stopping you.
Know that you can and you can't.
Once you taste the victory, it becomes an addiction.
Knowing that you could do better and you just want to roll the dice again. First vlog, Tasmania, adventure, the other side of the world, wake-up call of racing pace for me, definitely.
This has been my first time in Australia, so it's pretty special to be down here.
Season 2023.
Esto de manejar para el otro lado.
Yes, it's so good, but the baddest one is the confidence, I think. But I am getting this. In 2022, I had my best season of my life. I won a race and finished third in the overall. But after, in the off-season, I had a crash and all changed. Ahí estoy. Partirla a mí.
Pensé que tan poco peso costara tanto, ¿eh?
And now I am fighting with this. I think it's the biggest challenge in my life.
I actually did really good preparation and everything leading into that races, but fortunately maybe 2 weeks before going to Tasmania, I pushed my body a bit too much. That led into my heel tendon problems. That was a big handicap that I had to deal with, but when it's gone, and it's send time.
My preparation went well leading to the first block of racing in Tasmania, but maybe my mind and my energy were a little bit elsewhere. Being a daddy for the second time just before leaving, it was emotional to be that far away, and obviously leaving my wife alone with 2 little kids back home.
The very first stage was kind of awkward, but I think after that I could get more the feeling of actually be racing the bike, and managed to do a couple of decent runs.
It was a good test for my race.
I was still hoping that it's a minor injury, which actually turned out to be quite big, and took me a lot of time to recover after that. But yeah, I managed to go through the first block still decent. Obviously, I wasn't at the level I wanted to be.
First race didn't go as was the plan. I think a lot of locals were ready after their summers. Their pace was super high, so I was a bit of a shake-up.
Well, the field is extremely competitive these days, so it's definitely harder than what it used to be up there. But it was a good eyes opener last week, and hopefully I can improve this week.
Derby went much better, managed to finish fifth, so it was a good start of the season, and yeah, obviously was looking forward to go home and see the little one, the family.
The second block for me was where the job had to be done. In the e-bike season was only 5 races, and in the first one was 3 of them, so definitely where you put all the bets in. Definitely we are exploring new horizons on this power stage. More on the technical side, definitely this one. That makes for me the e-bike experience so complete, because you are not only climbing to get a good descent.
You have more option to training, to enjoy, to make a lot of things with your bike at home and in the races.
It was good to be back uninjured again, so I could ride a bit more like myself. I knew I'm lacking a bit of riding time, so I wasn't as confident as I would be at my best. But still I was really stoked to go out, just ride pain-free again.
So Petra was the 3rd round of the EDR season. Coming back from Tasmania, I knew there was a few things that I needed to work on with the bike and with myself.
Yeah, magic!
I felt really good. I felt like I was going fast in Petra, but obviously the clock say completely different. So it was for me hard to take and concerning.
Wow. Está guapa, ¿eh? Duro, ¿eh? Un día duro. He notado bastante mejora después de mi lesión. Sé que no he estado en el top como el año pasado, por ejemplo. Pero bueno, la verdad que estoy muy contento, la verdad, de haber llegado al final. bien ahí luchando, sufriendo a tope y aprendiendo para mejorar y llegar al top otra vez.
It was a tough start for me. First stage, first corner. I missed the corner when it went straight. The stages start becoming better, although I was always like second or first. We start getting closer and closer with Laura. And towards the end, we were with Laura all the time, like 1 second apart, like this, and it all came up to the last stage. I start the stage there, pedaling over the speed limit, pushing. As soon as I reached the top, I heard my rear wheel do like ting, and I start praying like, please don't, please hold on. But it didn't, so I had a flat tire, and at that moment I was like, whatever, I think I can still win. I feel very comfortable on this stage, but yeah, it wasn't good enough.
At the top of this one, we were on the same second, but finally, oh yes, I'm so happy.
I ended up in the race 3 seconds behind Laura.
Cuéntame.
No quiero hablar ahora. Gracias. I always want to win, that's why we race, of course. But last year I started the e-bike season with a 4th place. Today I finished 2nd, so stoked on that. The main goal is to keep the title at the end of the year, so this is a good starting point.
I think Leogang for me was the toughest race. There was just nothing inside me. It was also at the stage where I didn't tell the team yet. I felt like I had been hiding this for a couple of months, even Tasmania, like I wasn't myself.
Top athletes want to perform the best and they want to win. This dedication and commitment, living the normal life apart, leaving the family, takes a lot of energy and like also understanding from the other persons. All the time is some pressure from behind, so many years, each day now, it's building. Like burnout, like exhausted.
Coming to Leogang race, it's a new venue, history event with everything going on at the same place, cross-country racing, DH and EDR, so was pretty stoked to see. Story repeat once again from Petra. Started real good and got on my zone just the way I wanted to, but then overcooked a few stages and got back to, let's say, a bit of an anger zone.
If you are so on the limit, one thing can destroy your day. He do one mistake and this mistake can cost him the race, not because of the mistake, because after the mistake he start to pushing too much, want to catch that time back. That time you cannot catch anymore, not on this level of racing. He knows all this, but you know, when you are in the race, mental, physical game is all the time is playing. This is fighting with himself, not even with competitors on the race, no?
I felt good, but I couldn't put together a good race this year. It just sucks. It's frustrating sometimes, but that's how it is.
The biggest thing I learned maybe throughout the season that you can't really push things, and it's not worth to ride out of anger, which just doesn't get you anywhere.
In general, how do you feel about the progress you made this season after your injury?
After my injury, the progress was really slow. I missed this when you have a safe after go back like a lion, you know. It's not only confidence, it's fitness, it's good recovery of my wrist, it's all.
Just riding my own race, trying to be smooth because the terrain is really blown out today. Looking forward to finish this enormous, huge day.
How would you sum up the season until now?
Oh, not good. Season, I would say, till now has two sides now. I think we have this season a lot of problems also with injuries, because also after recovery of the injury, you cannot be like next day puff 100% to the race. And also these problems with Martin, this is not also like from yesterday now, and this for sure influence on all the results till now in this season. But with Flo, we are going super good. She is there where she belongs and what she worked for.
Flo, main goal for today?
Win. I wanted to go for the win, so I knew that it was attack since stage 1, and we started with the power stage. They have been very tricky this year because we have only one practice run. You can't repeat any section, so you always get there. I think it's the most stressful moment of the e-bike race because really you get there and you don't know how it's gonna go. There's a lot to win or lose in that stage. I managed to finish second, 1 second behind Tracy, and after that I managed to win all the rest of the stages. It was quite epic for me as a mountain bike fan. Like Leogang is such a mythical venue with so much history. It was quite emotional for me to take that win.
And another time.
Losing control, I gotta know who's in control of me. Losing control, I'm gonna explode. Can you bring it back to me? Bring it back to me. Bring it back to me. Bring it back to me. It's making me feel so weak. Feeling like a puppet controlled by some.
Most addictive is to get to that state of flow where you don't think about riding or racing or anything, but you just ride free.
I think I should go home, but I don't know where it is. Bring it back to me.
It feels like everything is so smooth and so under control, but you're still going so fast, but you don't realize because you're such in a state of mind. You're almost untouchable. There is just nothing like it.
In Balifasa, I had the best race of this season. I won a stage. It was a goal for me. In this This moment made me really happy because rage is something important for me after the injury.
Every race we improve. Was the last race in Canada. I did pretty good for my circumstances, so I was happy with that result.
It was very good. It was a good battle. She had a really good start. She put a couple of good seconds on the first 3 stages over me, and then I tried to fight back, but she was in a good pace, so not long enough to shorten all the difference. But good, I'm stoked, a good race.
For the Orbea Fox Enduro Team from Chile, Florencia Espinera.
If you rise, if you rise, if you rise, don't forget your past situation. If you stumble, if you stumble, if you stumble, try to lift your mind through meditation. If you rise, if you rise, if you rise, try to keep your good reputation. If you stumble, if you stumble, if you stumble, try to lift your mind through meditation. Keep your feet in the right direction. Feed your spirit all along. Don't mistreat what's inside and all around you. Let the sunshine guide your soul.
I came a little bit nervous, although I was leading. We were very tight with points with Laura. With 2 races only for the season to be done, it was either Ludenville or things were gonna get very complicated for me to achieve the main goal, that is winning the overall.
In sport, they say always is easier to achieve something, but defend this something is always harder. She is managing really good this pressure.
A couple of weeks before Ludenville, I was like, whoa, I'm looking forward to race and see the team. Clearly, the solution was to take a little break during this summer.
From Belgium.
In Ludenville, he was on fire. Also, one stage he comes second, just half a second behind Jesse, and he got approval. Wow, yeah, I'm still there. Coming after the stage with smile, wow, was good. This was missing in him. This slowly he's gathering back.
I went down a little bit on stage 3, but I think the time was still decent. So now I was really happy those last 2. I really tried to reset myself in different area in my life, which I think worked out because my approach on the bike coming to the races is now completely different than it was 2 months ago.
For me, it's a very special day today because I feel lately I've been struggling a little bit on my mind. So This takes a lot of pressure and gives me a lot of confidence for the last round. Taking the win and also a good separation in points for the overall was like a huge relief for me.
It was a great result, finishing 7th, but I didn't care about this. Having the right approach to racing, it was just unbelievable feeling.
Just happy that after all the struggles we went through, we all showed up here at the last block, and I feel that the spirit got way better. And yeah, I was just really stoked to get to ride with Martin again. We were both like, we gotta deliver this week, like we gotta be ready, so maybe try not to ruin ourselves on some stupid jumps, but we just couldn't help each other, so.
Round 2, drop it in.
Had fun. Had a lot of fun. Don't forget it.
See you later. See you later.
It might have been the hardest season of my life so far. I feel like I've learned so much through my body, my mind, my approach to racing, but also approach to being a dad. I think I've grown a lot over the last 4, 5, 6 months.
I have feeling that we are opening the gas, and I regret that we are finishing the season here now.
We all been, I feel, battling our own battles. At the end, I think everything came together, and if not, sometimes you just learn. You can't always win.
In every race, I improve my number plate. All these little goals motivate yourself to reach the top again.
I wish that it was different. Don't know what it is that made us so indifferent. We're drifting in the dark. Can we do better? Wish I could rewind back to the start. Can we do better than this? Better. You got me high and drop me low. You got that something I can sip to let go.
I want to keep going the way that I've been going the last couple of weeks, being happy, riding my bike and racing like I know I can, pushing myself, make mistakes, fight for it. You know, I want to get back to that state, and the main goal is to come back 100% physically and mentally for next season, and prove that we can win week in and week out.
It was sick to be just back riding like this. I think we both miss that. That's the things that make us grow as a team and makes relationship that good like it is. So I can only see good things coming.
Receiving the UCI mountain bike world
mountain enduro World Cup. Elite winners overall winner from Orbea Fox Enduro Team. Flo Espinera
I'm happy about the season. I want to stick to that feeling and carry on during the winter. I know it's going to be long and tough, and hold on to that. First time I'm doing this.
Esto es lo mejor que puedes hacerle a un cámara.
Estoy trabajando, ¿eh?
Lo sé.